You know, I have come to the conclusion that collectively, all of us, we all, however you want to say it, may have had one of these 5 types of friends, or we may have been one of these 5 types of friends. And if that is the case, it is time for some friendship maintenance. Okay, so on my last topics video, the one with the knowing when to let go of toxic relationships, meaning significant others, I got a lot of requests about doing friendship maintenance videos, knowing when to let go of certain friendships, knowing when your friendships are toxic. So that is why I am here today, to help you identify toxic friendships and knowing when to kind of weed them out and basically go through a friendship maintenance. The first friend is Petty Betty. I say Petty Betty. Petty Betty is the person, the friend that is drama filled. And when I say drama filled, there's a difference between drama filled and being a drama queen. Drama filled is basically always the person starting shit. And I'm not saying the person that finishes, but basically starts the drama. Picks on people for no reason, talks shit to people for no reason, always has something negative to say, whether it's about something that you're supposed to be celebrating, whether it's a success, something that you have succeeded at. They never have anything positive to say. They're just all around negative. They just get a kick and a rise out of being a Debbie Downer. They just want to make any situation that may seem like it's above them beneath them. You know, the friend who had that sour face or made that whenever you told them something exciting. You know, the friend who never compliments you whenever you know you look nice, and they can never compliment you, but you are always complimenting them. Anytime they call you, they don't have anything positive to talk about. It's always drama, drama, drama. And they just completely disregard the fact that you have your own personal issues that you're dealing with. But because they want to rain on everybody else's parade, it's all about them. They want to call you with all this drama. And you sitting on the phone like, hey, let me call you back. That's how I get off of the phone. And I don't want to hear this drama that's going on. You know, I might answer the phone a few times and give them a chance. And as soon as it turns to, but girl, let me tell you what such and such, I listen for like 30 seconds. And I'd be like, hey, my mama calling. Let me call you back. Get off the phone. And then after that, you stop answering the phone. You just completely remove yourself, detach yourself from this person. And if that is the case, if you are surrounding yourself with a Petty Betty, or if you are a Petty Betty, you need to be removed, or you need to remove that friend from your life, because you do not need to be with negative naysayers. You do not need to be with people who will put a damper on your parade, who will rain on your parade. If they carry this dark cloud around them, like Taraji P. Henson said, you go over there with your little dark cloud, because eventually you will get rained on. So you just want to remove yourself from them altogether. 2, the moocher. And whenever I say moocher, is the person who is aware that they are mooching, but they don't care because they know that you will always do for them. They never bring money with them. They never have money to do certain things with you, but you see them posting certain things on social media, or they owe you money and they don't pay you back, but then they're out shopping and they're doing all this extravagant shit with their money. But when it comes time to do something with you, you always have to be the person that pays, or they never have their money, or they forget their debit card, or they need to hold this much until next week, and then you never see the money at all. You need to let that person go, because that person is taking advantage of your kindness. If you are that person who takes advantage of your kind friends, then shame on you, because people who are being kind to you, that's an act of kindness. They don't have to do anything for you. You don't have to do anything for them if you are that person who's being kind and always giving, giving, giving. But you need to understand that there's a difference between being kind and being used. 3, the faker. So we all have this friend who wants to be down, but they know they're not about that life. Or they act a certain way with one crowd, and then they act another way with another crowd just to fit in. And you know that they're really not like that, but they try so hard to convince other people that they are like that. And after a while, it starts to consume them. They really don't know who they are anymore. And that's not a person that you should surround yourself with, because you want to surround yourself around people who are sure of themselves, people who exude confidence, people who don't necessarily need to rely on other people to make them feel good. So I would definitely say that if you have people who are faking, then you need to pull them aside and talk to them, tell them exactly what you're noticing. You call them out on it. If you don't call them out on it, then they may not even know that they're doing it. But I would definitely call them out on it, you know, pull them aside and say, hey, why do you act like this when you're with this group and act like that with another group? You know you're not about that life either way it goes, so just chill out. And if eventually they continue doing the same thing and they kind of switch, then that is a friend who you kind of keep at a distance. 4, the unwanted twin. When I say the unwanted twin, I mean the person who doesn't have their own identity, who wants to be exactly like you, who will buy everything that you buy without you being aware of it until you guys get together. Someone who may come to your house and see that you have all these nice things and then they go out and buy the exact same thing. Now, nothing is wrong with, you know, aspiring to be at a certain level like your friend, but it's a whole nother thing whenever you're trying to be exactly like that person. You know, they get shoes, you go out and buy the shoes. They get a certain car, you have to get a new car now. They buy a house, oh, babe, such and such bought a house. Now it's time for us to buy a house. Oh, such and such had this beautiful wedding. I didn't really want an extravagant wedding at first, but because such and such had an extravagant wedding, I want an extravagant wedding. You gotta make it happen. You gotta stop them, because that's some Lifetime type of shit. I'm telling y'all, because if you don't stop them in their tracks, they can become very infatuated with your life, and it can become a bit scary sometimes. They want to do exactly what you want to do, when you do it, how you do it. Push away. Push away. Number 5, the disrespectful friend. Whenever I say disrespectful, I'm talking about in all aspects. Someone who doesn't carry themselves in a ladylike manner in public. Someone who just goes after everybody else's man and cannot find her own. Someone who might show up to your house in short shorts or a low-cut shirt and having all her bust out, knowing that your man is there. Those kind of friends you need to run away from immediately. And when I say immediately, I mean immediately. Because if they come over to your house and they have on short shorts and their ass is hanging out, or low-cut shirts and their breasts is hanging out, or they're just all up in your man's face, or they're just always up in somebody else's man's face, that's somebody who deserves to get their ass whipped. But because we are ladies, we are not going to fight. We are just going to cut them off. We are going to keep them as far away from us as possible, because they are showing us if they don't have self-respect and if they don't have respect for other people's men, then how in the hell are they going to respect your man and your relationship? Think about it. They don't owe any of these females any type of respect on these streets, but the respectful thing to do is if this man has a woman, why are you going after him? Oh, if this man is married, why are you going after him? And if they give 2 shits about it and they just have no heart, you better beware. So yeah, so if you have any one of these 5 types of friends, you really need to do some revamping of your circle. You have some friendship maintenance that you need to take care of. You need to keep your circle this small. You can't even see my eye because it's this tiny. Because those type of friends you do not need in your life. Okay guys, so that is basically it for friendship maintenance. If you like this video, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That way I know you like my topics videos. Also, be sure to leave some comments down beneath this video on the next topic that I can talk about. So until next time, be you, be beautiful, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.